You're the kind of intuitive that has you seeing things anywhere from like 5, 10, 20 years down the line. There's this energy of you being able to see like really far into the future, to the point that some of the decisions you make now based on what you're projecting ahead can kind of have you in like the bad guy position where people just really don't understand you and will project onto you. And there's a need for balance in your life. So if you need some help with this, head into your Astra app and ask, how do I find balance in my daily life, especially in your emotional world? And right here, it focuses on my Cancer moon and the moon phase that we're in now. And it's a lot about releasing and letting go. So this could be relevant to you where there's just some baggage that you need to let go of that you're actually working through and alchemizing. Yeah, there's this need to release almost like others' opinions of you, especially where you can see so far into the future. Whatever like disagreements have been brought up because of how you see things, or whatever it is that you're like getting these intuitive nudges. I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's just something that you feel like you move based on the feelings in your body based on a situation. So it's like someone can bring something up that maybe on the surface seems okay, or like in your best interest or their best interest, or even like a collective's best interest, but there's something under the surface that you feel that just isn't right. So you will choose to like go against the grain and to walk a separate path, but this can be a very lonely and even contentious path where it can trigger a lot of people if you're not going with the group think. And there's just a need to like allow yourself to release this. Interesting, this wants to come out. Okay, interesting that especially with this karma in reverse and the orbs in reverse, this is sort of like a give it to your spirit guides kind of thing, is that you don't need to burden yourself with the projections of others, and that you don't need to carry that weight. That what you're learning to integrate, when I'm getting chills, which is like a physical confirmation of truth, is that you're learning to release the weight of the expectations and the judgments of others, and understand that their perception, I'm hearing like your life is your karma. So how they perceive the world and how you perceive the world are vastly different based on the lessons they need to learn and the lessons that you need to learn. So your intuition is almost a gift from like however many lifetimes you've lived, where it's like you've been strong in past lifetimes, that you've held the burden of not being able to see that far into the distance, and that comes with its own weaknesses and strengths and all of that, just as what you are carrying now. While it does give you an advantage in the long run, in the short run, you are burdened with the judgments of others, and that you don't have to hold this anymore, especially with this shapeshifter. This is getting comfortable with being ostracized or with being judged or misunderstood. With the shapeshifter in reverse, is like you don't need to mold yourself to anybody's expectations, and you don't need to explain yourself to others. This is almost like allow them to project onto you. I'm hearing protection work. So this could be, if you have like a protection practice, finding new ways to dig deeper into this, because there's something about needing a stronger shield around you, especially where you can be a bit divisive to like community settings, where this could be like 10, 20 years down the road, where you could be, I'm hearing like some of it is learning to keep some things to yourself. Yeah, especially with this protector in reverse, that you don't need to go around trying to like help people, especially with the shapeshifter again, reverse at the back of my deck, is that you don't need to go around being other people's saviors. You don't need to warn people about what you're seeing. This could have been something that you felt called to, is like, well, if I'm having this vision and I see this happening, you know, this long down the road, I need to get people aware of this. I need to help people understand this. You don't need to do that. This is like, if you focus on your own path, your works will speak for themselves. So if you just start your prep work of like, oh, I see this shift and it's going to happen over this span of 20 years, you just take action now and build the things that you need to build in your life, because it will naturally have a ripple effect, and those that are attracted to you and also have your vision will join you. That you don't need to be worried about, I'm hearing like appeasing others or being palatable to others. Yeah, especially with this 5 of birds reverse, this past lives in the maze. Okay. Ooh, yeah, especially with this 8 of lotuses and this past lives reverse. This is something that you actually need to learn. 444 in my timer. That this is the strength that you're learning, and it's actually the strength of letting go. So that ties in with the with what came through for my Astra thing. is that you don't need to hurt yourself or burden yourself with what others have to say, that they don't have your vision, so their input shouldn't matter to you, and that's what you're learning. And with this maze in reverse, when it's in the upright, it's always the like take the quickest way out. With this in reverse, this is a lesson that won't let you go until you learn this lesson. So this is definitely something that you're being guided to like hand over to your guides and just yeah, ooh, peacemaker in reverse. It's like, yeah, you don't have to appease everyone. You don't have to make everybody happy. You don't have to make everyone comfortable. This is you getting comfortable, being like the person that shakes things up, that it's okay to not make sense to other people, and it's okay to own that, and it's okay to be divisive, that other people really aren't going to understand you. And it's almost getting comfortable with other people's hate or projections. And it's you, I'm hearing like water off a duck's back, learning to just 555 on my timer, to take these in stride. So that's seeing that 555 is saying that you will see this physical transformation in your life very soon, that it's almost going to feel like others not understanding you isn't going to bother you as much anymore as you work on this. So tap into your guides and definitely do this shadow work around this. Whatever is impacting you at the moment, take the time to journal about this and do that shadow work and do this integration work. And I'm hearing like by this may be important intention setting for the next new moon, and you'll see something come in with the next full moon. So if this resonates with you, let me know. And if you need any help with this energy work, all of my links are in my bio.